Welcome, everybody, back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Naruto Shippuden episode 264. What happened last time?
Last time, we had the fight between Kankuro and Sasori. Sasori is no more, and Deidara is kind of pissed off, so...
Correct. And it was Sai's brother as well.
Yeah.
And before we get into it, we talked before about how you weren't really like sure about like, do you want to talk about that, or what was going through your head? What was making you unsure about the story?
I don't know. I guess it
and where it's going. Like, obviously, I'm not going to spoil anything about how things resolve in the future, but
I guess it felt like a little
cheap.
A little cheap. A little. And I think also because it like was an emotional battle, but like not one of the like ultimate matchups that I had been waiting for as well. And now like the secret's kind of revealed. Any future fights, we know that like maybe this will be able to work on them, maybe it won't, depending on, but we know most of the characters.
And also you forgot about the whole thing of they can't die.
Yeah, that was another thing, is I had forgot, like especially during the episodes, and I think one of the reasons why I was kind of like, when I was thinking about the future fights, when I was thinking about the future fights, I was thinking the like dramatic, the like emotional moment would come because they have to like fucking chop up the person that they love, forgetting that it just like reforms, and that isn't possible. So yeah, I'd forgotten about that, and I think that was like also a main part, because I had the expectation, but based on me just not remembering how I
assumed that that was what was confusing me, is I didn't even know that you were assuming that, because it's so documented that that's how that is. That to think that they can just be killed is like, it didn't even occur to me that confusion would appear. Otherwise, I would have like made you remember that. Yeah. But yeah. So there's that. Yeah. But so I guess whatever. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if your opinion changes or how things, what they'll do with it going forward. And we hope you guys enjoy the reaction review. I've seen Naruto Shippuden. It's been like 7 years since I've seen these episodes. So if I react bombastically, it's not because I'm faking it or trying to influence her or whatever. It's because I don't remember everything. I haven't been like watching reactions of this part of Shippuden or like going back and seeing these episodes over the last 7 years. I watched it in like 2015 or 6 years, 2015, and I tried rewatching it, got to like the Tenchi Bridge arc, and then dropped it. So a lot of people I've been noticing are like, why just shut up and let her talk? Just this isn't even your reaction, bro. Why is he faking the reaction? It's like, you haven't seen it before. I have. But this is the first time I've seen this in a long time. So if I'm forgetting things, if I remember a lot of the details, so I can inform Lindsay, I'm kind of her guide on this, but
you might get surprised of like, oh, this thing happens there. Like, you might remember that it happened, but not where it happened.
And sometimes it is me like trying to like emphasize the intrigue of what's happening. Like if sometimes I'll be like, oh, what does that mean? Trying to get you to think like, oh yeah, what does that mean, in case you're not thinking about it, just trying to like plant those seeds. It's not often, but sometimes I'll be like, oh, creepy little what's that about? But usually it's just me being like, holy shit, I completely forgot about that. I don't remember how this turns out. I remember the far-reaching end conclusion, but like I don't remember all the specific details of all these fights. So I just wanted to get that out there, because a lot of people, one, because it's a new watch session. This is the first episode we're watching today. And also because a lot of people have been noticing that and been worried that I'm like faking a reaction or whatever. Let's go. Support the official release. Leave a like, subscribe, check out Patreon if you want to get a week ahead. Let's go.
Playing with those building blocks. I knew that I could do it now that I'm at this level. Take a good look. And now there's a statue of the Eight Tails, huh? What a pain.
Wanna drag.
Here's the entrance to another room. Just one step remaining. We're gonna have our final tail beast training.
This one actually chops off his head.
What's this? It's a green version.
Ultimate Jinchuriki Jutsu. Do you hear what I say? If you're ready, just give me the okay.
Ultimate Jinchuriki
I do
Jutsu.
have to learn how to control all of this power after all.
Then it's a tail beast state time. This is step one, so get it done.
I don't want to transform into tail beast state.
Nah, you
Naruto, you have one job right now. And it's to do this training and stop complaining about it.
He doesn't know that. He doesn't know why he's here. He thinks he's here to do an S-rank mission. He's gonna try and manifest the Ninetales with the chakra. Oh shit!
It's so cute.
You like that's what Naruto's supposed to look like for like most of the series
Really?
in the concept art? Yeah. That was his original design.
How are you going to teach him the tailed beast bomb? That's a move a Jinchuriki can only achieve in tailed beast state, B.
Tailed beast bomb.
I'm dead tired after that.
By the way, shouldn't you tell him the risks of the tailed beast mode too? Remember, the risks for you and Naruto are fundamentally different. Look, I'll explain. Let me out.
I'll just hand over the baton for the mumble jumble. Saves me from the verbal fumble.
Hey, Naruto.
Oh shit.
This is A-Tail speaking, not B. Cover the risks of the tailed beast chakra mode.
Wait, risks? There are risks?
Of course.
Yes, Naruto.
No pain, no gain.
Okay.
I love these shots of Naruto and like the different elements. Looking all cool.
I love that shot with like Guy and Lee and their teeth like sparkling.
Yeah, in the concept art of like before the pilot chapter of Naruto, Kishimoto was gonna make Naruto literally a nine-tailed fox. I think I've told you about that before, but that's
Yeah.
why the sexy jutsu is a thing. That's why he like transforms into other people, and that's a basic thing. Because that's what nine-tailed foxes do in Japanese mythology.
You're using the tailed beast chakra mode. The Ninetales are siphoning away your own personal chakra.
It's getting really. These graphs are getting out of control.
Your Naruto chakra to use the Ninetales chakra. If he drains your Naruto chakra to 0, then you're a goner.
But then how come Octopops is always okay when he uses it?
Naruto.
I'm not
you're
trying to
taking
kill
the
him.
Ninetales chakra from him, so you'll be drained instantly and die.
Don't worry, I've got plenty of my own chakra, because for my entire life, I've been getting all of the chakra that's always leaking out of the Ninetales.
You idiot. Don't underestimate the Ninetales. They'll wipe out your chakra like that. Storing your stolen chakra takes a lot of time, so be careful. If you get carried away and use only the Ninetales chakra during a battle, you'll end up dead.
Watch out.
You negotiate with your tailed beast and agree on a chakra exchange.
It's too risky. Does that mean I can't even perform the ultimate Jinchuriki jutsu?
You better give up on the tailed beast bomb. For now, you should just focus on polishing up your own special move.
Wait, what kind of jutsu is that?
It's simple. You just change your chakras forward. Put it in your mouth.
It's simple.
Compress it, and then release it. All there is to it.
We've seen it a few times
Yeah.
throughout the series.
It's a super overpowered move.
Yeah.
Feels just like throwing up.
It's like Dragon Breath, but like out of fucking control.
This mode. Like this?
Not lit. Okay.
It's impossible without being transformed in tailed beast state.
But not to be mistaken for your actual ones.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Like this?
Very nice. That's
Oh
good.
shit.
Pretty cool.
Now go on, bring up that special move of yours and see if we can use any part.
Alright, here goes. Rasengan!
Wait, but that's changing chakra form.
But get the fuck out of here.
Fucking tail beast bomb. Ah.
Just like the tail beast bomb.
Mmm.
Pretty nice.
Hey, Naruto, who was the person that taught you that jutsu? You
Oh, Pervy Sage did. I mean, Jiraiya Sensei taught it to me. Although the fourth Hokage was actually the one who first invented it.
The fourth Hokage. What a coincidence. How faithful. Truly not ashamed.
That's so cool. That's such a cool
That
shot.
was a
of it.
really cool
Just
shot.
like the tail beast bomb.
It's
And
exactly.
same.
It works the same
Rasengan
way.
must have been modeled on the tail beast
Yeah.
move.
How cool
It's
is that?
incredible, but it has to be the truth.
Isn't
That's
that
really
so
cool.
cute?
Like he entrusted you with the tail beast bomb. You couldn't be lucky.
Headband.
And also, if you add in rotation, then that makes it more plausible.
Yeah, I guess so. But this move
It's
isn't
pretty
working
cool.
as well as my regular Rasengan.
Mm. Well, you need to gotta practice it.
Combination of positive blue chakra and negative red chakra. Their balance is the key. Now, when your compressed compressing it. If you make the red to blue ratio 2 to 8, then it'll form a sphere.
2 to 8.
Come on, try it.
Okay.
2 to 8. Are those suns?
No, your ratio's still out of whack. You had red 9.5 to blue 0.5 for that attack. It's harder than it sounds to grasp the knack.
I mean, I imagine that would be incredibly hard having to, like...
Half the time I don't even understand what you're talking about.
Fucking hate math.
Octopops, you said that the ratio should be 8 to 2. My feeling and just remember it.
Negative.
Boy, you sure are persistent. Very well. Then I'll just swallow my words and I'll help you tell.
Oh,
This
great.
again.
The woman is still alive.
It appears that she's compatible with Lord
Kabuto.
Orochimaru's curse.
Yeah, right. You love Kabuto.
You must finish her off, here and now. She knows where our hideout is and how to get inside.
I'm afraid she needs to be alive if I'm going to extract Lord Orochimaru's chakra. My body is essentially Lord Orochimaru's right now. His chakra is critical if I'm to expand my power and increase the binding strength of the reanimation jutsu. And something else is necessary. This jutsu requires living human bodies. Those are the reasons this woman is being kept alive. Increasing our
Strong case.
Am I wrong?
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
There is a chance that your advantage will put me at a disadvantage.
That's entirely the point. I mean...
Don't trust me.
The reanimation jutsu. Prove to me right now that it really requires living bodies, and tell me all of its secrets, including how to stop it.
And if I say no?
You will surely not reach what you desire, and what you desire will become something else. It will be your life.
Taking on the Rinnegan now won't help me. Well, I still have a hand to play. No need to rush it. Very well. But there's no one here to use as a sacrifice. And as I told you, this woman is off limits.
Fu and Torine.
Just who are these two?
Just had him stashed away.
Danzo's lapdogs. They've been under a Sharingan-based genjutsu since I captured them.
Killing one and to prove that it's a live body, I
I've done
think.
the prep work for you. Recall the soul of the one I just killed and revive him in the other with the reanimation jutsu.
That's fucking twisted, bro. That's fucking twisted. Where'd you just put her there, Kaboot? In your caboose? Kabusuto?
Flesh. Taken from the person that you want to revive. Any tissue that contains personal identification material. Without it, the reanimation jutsu won't work. However, spirits that can't be found, for example, those that have been sealed away in another place, cannot be revived in this way.
Right.
In the past,
Right.
Lord Orochimaru tried to bring back the fourth Hokage and failed.
I think I told you about
God of
that.
Death now has the Hokage's soul because Minato used the Reaper Death Seed during the destruction of the Hidden Leaf Village. The third Hokage also used the same sealing jutsu.
Yeah, I had forgotten before that he did this to them as well.
Yeah.
Which is really smart, actually, on his part. Just
It was all he could do to defeat them.
Yeah.
Like, he literally
Like,
made clones of himself.
even if it is just to defeat them, it's also extremely useful because no one else will have to fight them again either.
It's true, but it sucks to trap your teacher's souls in a horrible stomach of the god of death.
But harvesting their personal information material is a real ordeal.
I would imagine.
It's essentially just grave robbing. Sometimes they're so rotted you can't even tell who
Whoa.
it is. I had a lot of failures along the way.
That's the jutsu formula.
This is how it works. That's crazy.
I can't believe we actually get to see it. Oh, fuck. He wakes up, like, just in time.
That's it.
Oh my
That's
God.
how you turn a living person into a vessel for the dead one's soul. That completes the reanimation jutsu.
Imagine waking up in your best friend's body.
This is truly the greatest.
I guess they're not friends. They don't really have emotions.
The shinobi, developed by the second Hokage and perfected by Lord Orochimaru, it remains their greatest legacy. This tag suppresses free will. Once given certain commands, the revived recovers all abilities possessed during life. Even rare and unusual abilities like the Rinnegan of the Six Paths and Itachi's Sharingan are restored. But I wasn't able to find Shisui Uchiha's body. And Jiraiya's body was deep underwater where the pressure prevented retrieval. Now, as for Danzo's right eye and the Six Panes weapon, I don't have all their personal information material, but...
Don't push your luck.
Well, alright. I suppose we have enough pawns for now.
Such an ideal must have some serious risks.
That is the most brilliant part of this jutsu. There is no risk to the caster at all.
What?
Yes, it's true. The reanimation jutsu doesn't carry any risk with it. Well, except for one possibility. Because it is such an amazing and powerful jutsu, whoever wields it is sure to become famous far and wide. I will eventually be more well-known than even Madara Uchiha. Then again,
okay, Kabuto
really has zero desire for fame.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Every action is followed by reaction. Be focused.
Thank you for the warning. I think the only real risk to this jutsu is simply that I've given you this information. We academics are better suited to being in gloomy places.
Hold it. You haven't told me how to stop the reanimation.
Oh yes, I almost forgot about that part, didn't I? Even killing the caster won't stop this jutsu. So how does one stop it? It's simple. You manipulate the controller of the reanimation.
Oh yeah, that's what they were talking about. They were like, we'll have to...
Horse and tiger, and then uttering release. You could use your Sharingan. Or your other choice is to seal away the revived soul.
You had better not.
All of them.
Believe me, I'm not brave enough to lie to you. Anyway.
Seriously, where did Anko go, though?
I told you all that you have to do. I'm leaving. As long as I have the reanimation jutsu and that other jutsu.
His legs?
That other jutsu. Yeah, he has legs.
Sage of Six Paths.
Right?
He didn't before. He just had like a weird snake body.
Stick a white Zetsu spore on him.
Fuck.
Of course.
God
Then,
damn it.
You ought to get started on our other program. All right.
Other program.
Fuck.
Other program. Kabuto said he had another jutsu that was like his trump card that he hadn't played.
It appears that they're planning on passing right under our troops' feet. They attack us from the rear.
Have to notify Kitsuchi of this immediately.
Intel unit. Relay this to Kitsuchi.
Incoming.
Whoa.
Got it.
Fucking sweet.
It's pretty
Hive
cool.
mind shit.
There's approximately 20,000 enemies underground.
Oh my
at coordinates
fucking God.
25 by 30.
So that's their plan.
Reinforcements. Come.
Reanimation jutsu. And it has been refined since second Hokage Tobirama's time. It's really quite a feat to control this many souls at one time.
As a puppet master, I would know. I imagine she probably studied the reanimation jutsu because she was trying to develop a version of her
Told
own.
us to rendezvous with you guys here.
Karui. Erupt.
I'm gonna throw them all out.
Puke him out of the ground.
Oh,
Oh,
my
shit!
God. Oh my God! That worked really well. That worked really well, but it's too bad that they're Zetsus, because if they weren't, they'd probably get fucked up by the fall after that, but they're just gonna, like, slurp around.
Oh my goodness.
What a fat episode. I can't fucking believe fucking Madara just making Kabuto tell him all his secrets and then putting a Zetsu spore on him. Disgusting behavior.
Oh my goodness.
Those, I can't believe that we
There's a
actually,
lot.
they actually gave us a lot about the reanimation jutsu, which is, like, I think it is good because it means that it's, like, well thought out, and if we know like all of the things about it going into it, then they can't just like, oh, and also
that's really important.
This like fucking random other thing.
Pull,
we thought that we could just kill Kabuto and that would be done with it. Oh no, looks like we can't. Like,
you're bringing the dead back to life. It's not going to be as simple as just kill the fucking necromancer who did it.
But you have to control them to make them do that, which they already knew as well. Interestingly, I guess because their village, the Leaf Village, is the one who like came up with that in the first place. Yeah. So
I just want to say, when I said like, oh, there must be some risks, right? That wasn't me like teasing something. I was thinking like, I don't even think the show touches on this, but like I was saying like risks to your own soul. Like it seems like there must be something like that, right? Like the idea is
if you were maybe if you were bad at it and you like fucked up, if you brought them back but with not a clear set of instructions, so that basically what you wanted from them was overpowered by what they just wanted, I'm sure. Like, it seems that that's not an issue for Kabuto right now.
Because it's also a compound jutsu. Because they put the seal in as well.
Yeah, when they get brought back, and that's like the part 1. Yeah. Where they're there, but they don't have any of their abilities. They're just... Their soul is there. And then, once you put that little knife in them with the instructions... But I wonder, like, if you didn't have...
It's not the instructions, it just suppresses their free will.
It suppresses their free will and forces them to do something that you have preset...
That's where the control comes in.
But I'm saying if you fucked up that part, I wonder if there is like a way, like if they could rebel or like
there are a lot, like you have to like do it.
But it seems like if you do it right, then there may be very little risk.
He's saying like, I am under no risk because I am a fucking genius who understands all of the steps and how to. But
if Madara were just to try and do this himself, or if anyone was to just do them itself, it probably wouldn't have the best effects.
Yeah, and also like, I mean, if in a different fantasy world, maybe there would be like you have to give a piece of your own soul in order to do it or something like that, because it's like so OP. Like, it's crazy to summon all of these super ultra historically powerful ninja. It's like there's no risks, but the cost and like the stakes are so high with it. First of all, you need in order to summon a powerful ninja, you need to have their body and their DNA.
Yeah, you do need to have their DNA.
So that's like already like such a high thing.
Find it, and like you said,
huge
like
undertaking.
He couldn't get Jiraiya because of that. I'm sure there are plenty of people. He probably brought back a bunch of fucking random ass. Just like literal random people that like even you like if you're just going around a old graveyard or an old battleground just fucking scraping around, I'm sure you're just gonna find like random civilians or like children or like
it takes a lot of time and dedication to get what you actually want. And a lot of study to make it work to the point where something doesn't fuck up along the way. So the risks for the actual jutsu are low, but there's so much to get to the point where you can actually do it that like the cost is so high. And then but yeah, this whole tenuous relationship between Madara and fucking Kabuto is pretty cool.
Honestly, I'm just kind of mad that Madara's like onto Kabuto and like basically forced him into revealing all that stuff. But apparently Kabuto still has more stuff, and plus he has whatever was in that coffin that like freaked Madara out.
Yeah, he was really fucking shook by that one.
So, yeah. Naruto.
He's like, I'll be even more famous than you one day.
Yeah, fucking Kabuto getting a little carried away. Also, like, where did Anko go? Like, they're the same size. He just like pulled her under the cloak.
Slurped her into the snake.
And then she was gone. So, I don't know what that's all about. But
fucking weird. And Naruto with the tailed beast bomb.
That was pretty cool. That's cool as well, and it makes so much sense that Naruto's mom could have like, done the actual thing, and then Minato could have seen that and been like, "Oh,
I got an idea.
What if I like recreated that?" Obviously,
I don't think she could have done it because again, the Leaf Village did not have the same mastery of tailed beasts.
That's true. But she might have known about, or like
possibly, yeah. It's but the point is, you're right. That's what that, and I was gonna bring that up. Like, how cute is it that like Naruto's main move is not just a creation of his cool dad, but also it's because his dad was mirroring a tailed beast thing when his mom was a Jinchuriki. So it's like both of them, you know, in a way, inspired what he does like on a daily basis.
And that's also really cool since he can't work with the Nine Tails.
Right.
He can just do it a different way. Classic Naruto.
Classic Naruto.
I love the little like graphs, the little like infographic things that they're doing. Just like every episode now. Like,
and I wanted to look back at that. I don't know if it's worth it, but like, I don't understand this graph personally. I don't fully understand how, like what the fuck any of this means.
They're talking about
I probably just missed it. If we rewatch it again, I could probably figure it out.
It's like Naruto is using, if he's like sort of abandoning his own chakra to use the Nine-Tails chakra.
If he brings it to zero, he'll die. Like,
no. That's if he goes all out. The Nine-Tails is taking his chakra as he's taking the Nine-Tails. Okay. They're like swapping.
Yeah.
And if he goes too far with the Nine-Tails chakra, the Nine-Tails will also be going too far with his chakra, and they'll like, you know.
Yeah.
It'll take him out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's easy. It's just the graph made it look more complicated than I think it was. I don't know. But good episode.
Yeah. Cool stuff.
And they
just sucked him up. They just sucked him out of there.
Yep. Eruption.
It was pretty cool, except that's like barely any of them, and they're all gonna be like just fine. Like they're flinging them up in the air.
There's 20,000. How many were there? Were there
100,000? Because they had 80,000.
Right. Yeah.
And they're outnumbered. They're like basically if they killed all of these and lost none of themselves, then they would be on equal ground.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's probably not the case, because even though the white Zetsus previously weren't strong, now that they have the cells of the first Hokage, they're probably a little bit stronger.
Definitely a little bit stronger. Definitely a measure stronger, at least as far as we were told and can see.
And if they touch anyone, they can trick people or
take on their chakra
all sorts of crazy shit.
Indeed, and we're gonna see what that's all about next episode. Hope you guys leave a like and subscribe. And check out Patreon if you just can't wait to see the next one on YouTube. If you're already watching on Patreon, we thank you very much for your support. Thanks a lot. And we'll see you in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.